Here's my question, man. And we're not going to drag this out to some big, long thing.
We might.
Kelly, where you talk forever.
Okay.
I want to go around the table here, the booth here, and I want you to name 3 comedians that, like, really inspired you to get into comedy. Like, the comedians that you looked at and you saw, oh, like, he's funny.
That's a great
And
question.
then another comedian that you were like, oh, I'm like him. I think I could do this.
That's a
And then
great
another
question.
comedian that was like, oh my God, I studied him. So now I want you to name 3. And
Tom, do you know?
Kelly's going first.
Yeah, do you want my 3?
Go
got
first.
them right now.
Give me your 3. Name 3 comedians that fucking changed your life.
Jerry Son. Actually, okay. From, I'll go 3, 2, 1. Number 3.
In no particular order.
I already said 3, 2,
Okay,
1.
fine. No, fuck it.
Okay, number 3, Chris Farley. I mean, I always thought he's hilarious. He's from the Midwest, like I and to Tony. Love Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Number 2, Jerry Seinfeld for sure. I mean, I loved Seinfeld growing up.
Yep.
Number 1, actually, okay, I have 2 sentences to say about. Okay, so Tim Allen.
Oh yeah.
School
dude.
time, dog. Hell yeah.
I was in college. I was in college, and I was like getting ready to go to a workout thing, and I was like, God, I hate working out. Like,
Yeah.
And I had a test that day. Like everything about that day was miserable. But I turned on the TV, and it was like Nick at Night, and it was Home Improvement, and
Tool time. Tim
and
Allen.
I'm just watching it like while I'm getting ready to leave, and he's just like, oh. And he's like doing his thing, and I'm literally watching Home Improvement.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, if he can do this, I can fucking do this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And yeah, so Tim Allen, I would give
Good.
Tim Allen my number 1
solid.
spot.
Very solid.
Solid spot.
That's always important. Like when you watch like I feel like every comic has had that feeling where you're watching someone and you're like, oh, if he can do it, I can do it.
Yes. Yes.
It's just as influential as, oh, I want to be him.
Yeah.
It's just as influential.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. That's my number 1. That's my 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Hayden?
For me,
3.
my number 1 was always Bill Burr. Burr got me into comedy primarily because he started he was the first comic that I heard that would just smash women and like call them on their bullshit. But that wasn't it. He was he seemed like a very angry guy, which
Well, he's from Boston. Also, speaking of SNL, his SNL monologue was one of the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic!
One of the best things
One of the best
ever.
ever. Yeah,
I
yes.
love that people got mad.
So my number 1 is probably Bill Burr, just because of the way that he traversed that landscape of relationships between like men and women. I really appreciated. And then like number 2 and 3, I don't know. You have to go Hicks. I really liked Hicks, but he was like super edgy. So like whatever.
But I see that though. I mean,
Was he
I see
edgy?
that in
I watched. He has a special on Netflix that came out. I
see
watched
that in
it.
you.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
But
it's old.
that's a with the times kind of
It's
thing.
kind of a with the times thing. I I love Burr. I love Hicks, and then I if I had to have a third, I don't know, maybe like Tom Segura. I like him. He's one of the guys that's like,
Yeah.
he's like on the modern kind of ramp up. I really like what he's doing.
I can hang out with Tom Segura.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
Not if you're playing basketball, but hey.
Me and Bert, we would just drink all day.
Dude, Kreischer's great, but I kind of, I don't know. Kreischer's great, but I kind of like.
It's hard to listen to Kreischer because he never finishes a fucking
He
sentence.
never finishes a
I
fucking
listened.
sentence,
I
dude.
listened to him today, and he would get on a roll, and he'd be like, "Dude, let me tell you, dude. The thing about the Comedy Store is," and then I'd go, "Yeah, you know what I mean? Please finish your sentence," and then he'd just
Actually,
fucking forget it.
I'll tell you what.
Go on to something else.
Like
See, I feel like that's me.
Like for me, to establish, it would definitely be it would be Burr and Hicks. But for like a guy that's doing it right now, I really like Andrew Santino.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Solid.
He's
Solid.
funny.
Yeah,
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites, man. And he's He's currently doing it too, and dude, I missed him at the store so many times. Just going to just see a show.
I've seen him.
And,
I saw him. Yeah, I seen him twice.
Dude, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to see him. Dude, one of these days I'll see him at the store.
He's crushing it. He's one of the guys, one of these new guys, not new guys.
okay,
but
yeah,
he's crushing it with the social media shit,
That's a
which
great
I
question.
appreciate the fuck out of that. You gotta crush
His
it.
podcast is amazing.
Santino, Chris D'Elia's crushing it with the content stuff. Bert Kreischer is. That's a big side that not a lot of people understand, but they're really fucking.
Okay,
doing
so
good.
I know that us went.
All
But
right,
then I
all
want to add, Tone will love this. Pablo, or oh my God, Sebastian Maniscalco.
Sebastian. Oh, dude.
I need a little bit of cash.
He's a
I always needed a little bit of.
He's a Chicago guy too, and
Sebastian.
I love him.
Yeah.
Everything that he does.
I met him twice.
You met
Yeah.
met
I fucking
Sebastian.
fueled his airplane. I
Sebastian.
fucking grabbed his bags out of
Really?
his car and
I
put
need
them
a
in his.
little
Dude,
bit
you
of
should have
cash.
stole.
Did he tip you?
He had that
Yeah,
cash
he
in
tipped.
there.
He tipped. Sebastian's solid, and he's very
Because
Sebastian.
he's a fucking paisan.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
why
man.
he's tips.
Hey man,
Aren't you?
I need a little bit of cash.
Aren't you embarrassed?
Yeah.
Are you not
I'm
embarrassed?
on the plane the other day,
I got a
and
fucking
this
peek.
girl had her foot fungus in my eye.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Dude, if you had anyone just say his stuff word by word, it's funny. Don't get me wrong, but his delivery is just his whole.
Well, it's because he's an Italian,
persona,
he's
too.
an angry
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah.
guy.
He's a character. You don't walk into a fucking Walmart and see him going, yeah, check out the fucking thing.
I'll
you know?
tell you, he's the biggest character since Dice.
Yes,
Yeah, maybe,
that's
yeah.
true.
He's the biggest character since Dice came along, and I don't think it's a coincidence that they were both Italians.
Yeah.
If you want any proof for racism in America, go back to 1990s, 1980s, watch a Dice set. And the guys, it's all dudes, it's all white dudes in the crowd, and they are up on this clapping when he talks about the 7-Eleven clerks and shit.
Yeah.
It's
Those were the times.
I'm just saying, it's so insane that
Little
of
Miss
cour-
Muffet sat on a tuffet.
Eating a
Curds and whey.
Yeah.
Long came a Spidey, sat down beside, he
and
said,
said,
hey, what's in the bowl, bitch? Oh!
I taught my 4-year-old nephew knows that one.
Yeah.
I've taught him that one. I've taught him.
Is that Jameson or is that Bailey?
It's Knox.
No.
Knox.
No, nice name, nice name, though.
And then Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Both
each-
with a buck and a quarter. Jill
He
came
knows.
down 250. Oh!
He knows all the words.
Yeah,
to that.
yeah. He knows, and he knows. Little boy blue. Hey, you needed the money.
Hey, he needed the money.
Yo, dude, your sister's kids are way cooler than you make them out to be.
I know, yeah.
Nick, we still haven't gotten to you. Your biggest influences in comedy. Your top three.
Give us your three.
And then current one.
Hey,
Okay. Louis C.K.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
100%. I mean,
Yes.
dude, he's the. I think he's the best. He's the
the
best.
goat.
He's the
Did
best.
you watch
Yep.
the new one called? I think it's
Sorry.
Sorry. I haven't.
No,
watched it.
I haven't watched it yet.
I've
What
heard
the
it's
fuck?
I've heard it's so good.
Yeah, I need to watch.
And he
it.
didn't
We
take a
saw
step
it.
back.
We saw it
You
live.
watched it?
We saw the set that he ran for that special in Long Beach a year
You
ago.
watched him live?
Yes, before he
Guess
recorded
who
it.
opened? Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Oh, he always talks about it
Yeah.
when he's on Rogies. He always calls them Rogies.
Hold on, quick sidebar. Shane Gillis and Louis C.K. do this great 4-part miniseries about the presidents.
Yeah, I've listened to it.
Yes,
You
so
need
did we.
to listen to all 4 parts.
So
of it
good.
because it's fantastic. But
I'm
anyway,
downloading it right now. What's it
yeah,
called?
Just look up Shane and Matt's Secret podcast. But anyway,
Back to it.
I
Back to
have
you.
that.
Okay, Louis C.K. for sure. Just absolutely, just
He's a slayer.
Yeah.
just insane.
He's
and
so
just
good.
he's so just
Go into it. Go into it.
He's so just constantly, and he'll say really inappropriate shit.
Yeah.
And he'll be he'll just what's. This is bad. This is I don't know how to explain it.
No, it's not.
But he he knows exactly what he thinks is funny. I feel like him and I, what he thinks is funny, our senses of humor are very similar. He'll just say shit that's just the most disgusting stuff and just
Yeah, but he knows it's funny.
and he knows it's funny and
He'll back it up.
it'll back it up and He's an absolute heavyweight.
Yeah.
The guy's a nonstop writer. The guy, dude, if you watch Louis,
Yeah, the show.
dude.
Yes.
So good. And like he was a late night writer. How about the show?
Did you watch Lucky Louie?
Lucky Louie? He did
I
Lucky
watched
Louie.
Lucky Louie.
There's a show. Did you guys watch the There's a it's on Netflix. It's a documentary about like the greatest show that didn't survive or whatever.
I've
it's
seen
about
it. I
Dana
haven't watched
Carvey.
it.
Yeah.
When he was like one of the biggest, often coming off fresh off of SNL.
Yes,
it was
I
his
watched
first
that.
year off. Yeah, dude, he was the head writer. Louis C.K. was the head writer, and he was like
George
28
Bush with the cow nipples
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
You
how
that?
funny! And
Yeah,
you
so
know,
funny.
like that is Louis C. That
Yeah,
is
and they
Louis.
opened with it.
Dude, the
Yeah.
early years of Conan, that was all Louis.
Yep.
That was all him, dude.
So Louis C.K. for sure.
That's your one.
Oh, we have to rank him.
Or 1, 2, 3.
Probably in
See,
terms of just,
I went 3, 2, 1. You know, to keep the suspense alive.
yeah.
Okay.
I fucked up.
Take some notes from fucking Kelly.
You
Over
also, you also went
So-
3, 2, 1. Let's be 45 minutes late. So come on.
yeah.
Yeah. So
It's all right. Anyway, come on.
Aziz.
Aziz
Yeah.
Ansari.
So far, two guys that have been in the Me Too movement.
Hey.
Okay.
Aziz
And then
Aziz had a
number
bad
3,
day.
Michael
Sorry,
Richards.
Dude, if you guys watch, yeah.
Aziz Ansari.
Aziz, yeah.
Aziz, if you guys watch Dangerously Delicious
Never.
and like an intimate evening,
I've
No, we-
I've
the
actually
DS
literally never watched anything.
We've seen
by
his
him.
Me neither.
His thing at the Cellar in New York. He did, what was it called? It was called
He did like a 30-minute special, little short. What is
It
it?
was like 2 nights at the Cellar or something like that.
It's on Netflix.
Anyway, we
I don't
saw
know.
it. Yeah.
but yeah, so his early 2 specials are like insane, and he was, I think he's a great performer.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing about him. If you watch his early stand-ups, now he just sits on the. Now all he does is just sits on a stool. That's what he does now.
Who, Michael Che or
No, Aziz.
Michael Che did that the entire last set he did.
Yeah. So like,
I was not a big fan.
yeah. I mean, I get why they can do. whatever
He's
the
still
fuck
mad
they
about
wanna do.
SNL.
Yeah.
No, he said one of his favorite comedians was, well, not in this.
I
No,
know.
I know.
I'd say like most.
He
Are we
loves-
talking influential? Like
No, the 3 people you look at and you go, oh fuck, those are my guys. Louis.
yeah, Louis,
Aziz.
and then
Aziz.
okay, I say Aziz. I mean, Aziz is up. It's so hard, but yeah, Aziz. And the guy dresses like a goddamn savage.
He does.
Yeah.
He has
He's
the
got
best
style.
Yeah,
fucking
he does.
style for a
That
comedy.
Yeah,
dude's got
dress
style.
good.
Jesus
Style
Christ.
for miles.
And he does it flawlessly. And
Master of None season 1.
I never
So
wa-
good.
I never watched
Parks
it.
and Rec.
I know what you're
Damn
talking
me
about.
either.
Yeah.
Never
Parks
got
and
into
Rec.
Parks and Rec. Just me personally.
Third, Gary Shandling.
Yes.
If you guys have not watched the
All right.
Larry Sanders Show,
Yep.
it is probably like
I didn't expect you to say that, but
Gary Shandling.
That's a deep dive. That's a deep
Dude.
it's a
dig.
deep cut. Yeah.
That's inside baseball right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary
Gary
Shandling.
Shandling. And then I would probably say, dude, that guy right there.
Oh, dude.
Dangerfield.
Oh, Rodney.
Dangerfield.
Yeah, but you had a cheat code cardboard cutout.
No.
You were looking at that the whole time. I didn't see it.
No.
God.
we fucking
Man,
love
I wish I
Rodney.
said Rodney Dangerfield so bad.
Oh, we love
Dangerfield,
Rodney.
man.
See, that's why it's hard to name people because you bring up, hey, what about Rodney? And then everyone goes, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
well,
Rodney.
well, coming up though is a good
Yeah.
question because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
coming up, my favorites. But I still never thought comedy
Yeah.
was an option.
You go now.
All right. Good fucking answers, by the way.
Yeah, you've had enough time to think about yours.
You guys have not. You guys literally need to not go on Netflix and watch Aziz's first special.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys,
Yeah.
there's a reason why he blew up.
Yeah.
He's so good. But okay, go ahead.
All right. Aziz Ansari? Yeah.
That's the Aziz he was
Aziz?
talking about.
No, it was the other Aziz he was talking about.
I've never gotten into him. I'm sure he's fucking great. I saw him once though. At the fucking diner.
Recently, you saw him recently.
4 months ago.
Yeah. So
What he
he's
ordered.
different now, and that's fine. He's got to do what he's got to do. He's different now. But like young Aziz,
I don't know.
Well, go ahead.
What did he order at the diner?
The kebab. I don't know. I'm
Wait, he came into Clark Street Diner.
Yeah, he did. And I gave him some water.
What did he say? Thank you.
He said, "Thank you for the water. Are you an open micer?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "Yes. Put me on." I don't know.
Yeah. So
I could never
so
get it.
anyway.
I've just never did that deep
Anyway.
dive into Aziz.
Yeah.
Ryan, your top 3.
I'm gonna go in order here.
1, 2, 3, or 3,
Yes,
2, 1?
1, 2, 3.
Why? We want to.
All right, 3, 2, 1. 3,
Yeah,
2, 1.
the
3, 2, 1.
suspense.
Number 3 is Norm Macdonald.
Oh fuck! Yeah.
Rip in peace to Norm.
Rip.
Give
Hey,
it up for
everybody.
Norm.
Should we shotgun for him?
Okay, all right. What kind of?
Just wait for a minute.
Tom's just right now at this point finding any excuse to
Did
shotgun
you
a
know
beer.
him? Did you know him personally? Have you ever met him?
He played the Blob on the Orville. You know, the snot rocket. You guys watch that show?
Norm Macdonald did.
Yeah.
Seth Macfarlane.
Whatever.
That's okay.
Fuck it.
No, that's hilarious. I mean,
Okay.
I know of the Orville. No,
I'm gonna
I don't wanna-
continue.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
Number 3 is Norm Macdonald. I love Norm Macdonald.
so funny. That moth joke literally is one of the funniest jokes of all time.
Yes, it is. It's a very funny joke.
And I know it's like simpleton, but like, it's fucking funny.
Number 2, Brian Regan.
Yeah.
Number 2, Brian
Oh, dude.
Regan.
I forgot. Jesselnick.
I saw him. I saw him
yeah.
today. I saw him
Jesselman.
today.
Saw him
Yeah,
today?
At the diner. He was there today. I swear to God. Today he was at the fucking
With his
diner.
girlfriend?
Yeah, well, yeah, some girl. I don't know if it's his wife or I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, Jesselnick.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
very
Continue.
funny.
Forgot about
Yeah,
Jesselnick.
See, I don't hate. I don't hate Jesselnick.
We
Can I
could
tell
do a
you why
fucking
I'm
hour
like?
on Jesselnick.
Let him finish.
Can I tell you why I'm over Jesselnick?
Yeah,
No,
It's
I don't.
because
Want
of-
I don't
No,
want to
what?
hear
No,
why
you
you're.
can't.
Okay, fine.
All right, Ryan.
No, I'm
Okay.
kidding, I'm kidding.
Finish it up.
Norm Macdonald, number 3.
Yeah.
I saw Norm and I saw a dude who didn't give a fuck. I saw a dude who did deep down, but surface level, he just didn't give a fuck, man. He never cared. And I looked at him and I said, oh, no one controls him or tells him what to do. I really fucking like that guy. And he was funny. Number 2 is Brian Regan. I saw him and I said, oh, he's silly. He's goofy. He's not out there talking about fucking Republicans. Can you believe? Can you believe? He was talking about, hey,
how about hot dogs?
How
dude?
weird is it that I feel like an idiot everywhere I go?
Yeah.
And I saw that and I go, that's me. Brian Regan, that's who I am as a person. I'm fucking.
Hell yeah.
Brian Regan's stand up. That's how I maneuver through daily life.
Hell yeah.
Number 1 is Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Mostly for what he does off stage. No, that wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke.
Yeah, I feel like he
No,
meant,
that
like,
wasn't a joke.
donating.
That was
The guy can really jerk off.
No.
He knows how to jerk off.
that wasn't a joke. He's so funny, and I relate to his stand up a lot. But he was so behind the scenes, which I'm in love with. Editing. I'm an editor. I've always been an editor. Performing, fucking directing, writing. He does it all. I mean, you watch any of his specials, at the end of it, it goes written, directed, and edited by Louis C.K. Mm-hmm. And when I saw that, I said, oh, he's his own man. And that's what I want to be.
That's why he can put out a special
On his
on
website,
his website
for $5.
and that's and he can still stay in
And make
business.
millions.
Yeah, he doesn't need a Netflix or anything.
Not only is Louis C.K. so fucking funny, and I relate to his stand-up a lot, but for the shit he does behind the scenes that no one sees, I relate to that because I'm a behind-the-scenes guy. I love that shit, dude. I love all that shit no one
And
fucking
you want to be in charge of it. Like,
I wanna
he could outsource it and he could have other people do it.
But he wouldn't.
But he wants to be the guy. And
he
you do too,
and he
right?
just wouldn't. I want it all.
Have you watched Horace and Pete?
Yes.
Horace and Pete.
Yo,
Let's do
everything.
Steve
I've wa-
Buscemi. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
he funded that himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't.
It was a passion project.
I know Louis C.K.'s fucking whole fucking career. Louis C.K. was the first dude I looked at, and I studied Louis C.K. I looked at Norm and I looked at Brian Regan and studied them a little bit, but I saw Louis and I fucking studied him. I fucking dove in. I read. I don't like reading, but I fucking dove in like never before with this guy, man. He's my number 1.
Oh, can I
Fuck
say?
yeah.
That's great. Can I say one more?
Yeah.
Please.
Conan.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Conan. Yeah.
Conan. Quick story. When I was a kid, I used to memorize his monologue, and I go, "This is stupid." Go.
No.
No.
I used to memorize his monologue and like remember all the jokes.
Hell
And
yeah.
On the next morning on the bus,
Yeah.
and then when I was in elementary school, I would literally just go in the back of the bus and recite his jokes to all the kids.
Hell yeah, dude. You're
That was like the
one
first
to
time
do
I
it,
ever did
dude.
him because I fucking loved. I used to like set up my own late night talk show in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Conan, dude.
Hell
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Louis wrote for Conan. man.
Yeah.
Conan was the only one of those late night shows that I ever respected. You know what I mean? Like Letterman was like before my time. Leno came and went.
Oh yeah, Conan's like we grew up like that's
Yeah,
he's our guy.
yeah, dude. Yeah, like I remember as a kid like watching that orange-haired fuck like do shit on the TV.
And then
It was neat.
my one, I won't name an up and comer, but I want to mention someone who had a huge impact on both of our comedy careers and a lot of people's.
Who's that?
Never mentioned. Seth Macfarlane.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mentioned. When you bring up comedy and you stand up, Seth Macfarlane is never mentioned.
No,
Yeah, you got me one more.
But huge.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, raised. I mean, the first I knew what comedy was when I was watching Family Guy and shit, you know. And I look at Seth MacFarlane. Not only is he funny, he's fucking so smart. He's
very talented.
multi-talented.
That
Sings
Oscars thing was
amazing.
pretty great when he sang.
Seth MacFarlane
That was
is
fantastic.
was a huge
Dude.
comedy impact on my life.
He does a lot of singing.
Yeah,
He does a lot of old show tune stuff, but that guy, like I actually owe a lot to Seth MacFarlane. Like
You gotta
his
pee?
kind of sense of humor.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane. I don't know, because he's not like a comedian, but like he is kinda.
But at his core, I think he is.
He is a
'Cause
comedian.
to set up a show,
He
like
just
that,
doesn't do stand up.
with the longevity,
Yeah.
and then to do stuff on the side.
Was he supposed to be on one of those 9/11 planes?
He was.
He was. So was Mark
Him
Wahlberg.
and Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg would have fucked those dudes
but
up
they were
and then
like,
landed
no,
the plane.
But the government was like, "Hey, Mark, we're
Yeah.
gonna need you to star in a lot of these."
All right, hey,
in
let's-
the-
Time for a bathroom break.
Yeah,